Hello you guys, and welcome to a new vlog. I'm opening up this vlog with a heavy heart because Piers Brown. Oh my gosh, Piers Brown. I'm in shock. I'm just in shock. I am on chapter 59. You know when you like think all is good, people are safe, and then the author goes and kills the like favorite characters. Like, I just don't understand. Like, guys, the betrayals. I just don't know. I don't know what to, I don't know what to think. Like, all I could do is just keep reading, because there's just no space to think. There's no space to wonder. There's no space to even like oh my gosh. All you could do is continue with the story, because I'm just like, why are we here? Like, why are we here? Yo, guys. I've never had an author stress me so. I've never had a series stress me so much. Like, well, since the Puppy War really stressed me out, because they also just didn't. R.F. Kuang also just didn't spare people. You can't hold people to your heart, because you'll be heartbroken because of what these authors do to us. I'm stressed out, you guys. I'm stressed out. At this point, I don't even know if I want the story to pause or just let it finish, because I feel like this is book 3, and I don't even know how many books are gonna be part of this. Currently, there's 6. What is he gonna do to us? Like, what is he going to? How? For those of you who read this book, how are you guys okay? How are you guys okay? Because I don't know. I need to finish this book. I'm cooking. I'm finishing up, and then I'm gonna dish up, and then I've got some work to do, and then I'm gonna go take a shower, jump into bed. I thought I was gonna edit a vlog today. I'm not doing that. I need to finish this book. Luckily for me, I made provisions last week to get the next book in the series. Which is Iron Gold, because I learned my lesson from reading book 2 and not having book 3, the amount of stress and anxiety you get from not having the second book, because the kind of cliffhangers that I can't even say his name, the kind of cliffhangers that Piers Brown puts you through, like, it's just unnecessary to hurt us like this. Oh my gosh. I'm just glad I have book 4, because I don't know. I don't know if I'll survive whatever's coming right now. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm just so stressed out, you guys. I'm so stressed out. I don't understand. I don't understand why. I don't understand why he's doing this. And this is how I always say, like, I love his writing, because now I'm just like, now what? Like, my brain can't calculate the next moves. My brain cannot predict what is going. I can't, because now I'm just like, now what? Like, now what? I honestly can't wait for this series to be a TV adaptation. I saw that they're working on a TV adaptation. I don't care where it is. If this TV adaptation is going to be on Prime, which I do not have, I will make a plan, because I can't. It's like, if they do it well, it's going to be one of the most epic things I would ever watch, because wow, Piers Brown can write Pierce Brown can give you a good, like, he can give a good story, guys. I thought we're going towards a place where we're finding peace, you know, but there's no peace. There is no peace. He doesn't want you to have peace. He doesn't want you to breathe. He doesn't want your heart to just be calm. Oh my gosh. Welcome to a new vlog. Guys, I am done with Morning Star by Pierce Brown. Another easy 5-star read, because wow, the emotional roller coaster. When I came on here yesterday, I was not okay. I was not okay. I was in utter shock. I feel better. I feel better today. I just finished it and I couldn't help myself. I went and got a little sample of Iron Gold, which is book 4, and Tim Gerard Reynolds is an amazing narrator. My goodness, they are so good. Oh my gosh, they make the experience so much better. Yeah, I love everything about this book. The writing style, absolutely top tier. Pierce Brown does a great job at developing the characters, pacing the book, fight scenes, the political intrigue. Everything is just done so well, and the angst, oh my gosh. It's so good. The world building is good. I mean, they are in space, so try by all means to picture it in my head, but I can't really picture the layout of the place, but I could see the scenes happening. Like, I can't wait for this to be a TV adaptation, because I think it's going to be so good. The plot is absolutely amazing. Like, it leaves you without a chance to breathe. You are not going to breathe while you read this book, and it's one of those that you feel the angst even more if you don't take long breaks. I feel like with this one, it took me a long time to read. Like, it took me like about 2 weeks to read this one. Oh, it's my shadow. I thought my shirt looked like it's stained. But yeah, it took me about 2 weeks to read, but only because I was so busy and I didn't get time to read. And I tried by all means not to devour this book through audio only, because it's very easy to do that because the audiobook is so good. So I was forcing myself not to listen to the audiobook so that I can, you know, find the time to actually pick up the physical copy, because it's just amazing. It's already a series that I know I'm going to reread multiple times. That's not even a question. It's happening. So yeah, I loved everything about it. It keeps you intrigued. It keeps you wanting to know what the heck is gonna happen next. So I can't wait to start Iron Gold. I did sample it already. My audiobook will actually only be available next, no, they have not. It's only gonna be available on the 29th of August. So I'll be ready to start then. However, I might just start the the physical book soon. I do want to switch to another book. I'm trying to figure out what my TBR was for Magical Readathon. Did I have Deadly Education on there? I don't know. I need to go figure out what my TBR actually had, so that I can pick up I want to pick up a book from the Magical Readathon TBR, because I might be participating in a read-along from Monday. It depends if I receive the book or not. So I want to pick up another book from my TBR so that I can try and finish it by this weekend, and then I can have time to join this read along. I'm also thinking of picking up This Is the Way the World Ends by Jane Wilder. I tried to start this during the reading sprints, but I think I was not in the mood. Instead, I read volume 1. I read and completed volume 1 of Law Olympus, which I found quite enjoyable. It is a retelling of Persephone and Hades, and just the characterization in here is so nice. It's quite humorous as well and very light-hearted, and I absolutely enjoy it. So I do not own volume 2, but I know that I can get it from Reader's Warehouse. I saw it, I think it was $2.50. But outside of that, I also have the Webtoons app on my phone, so I can actually read it on my phone through Webtoons, so it's not a problem. I've actually started reading volume 2 already, so maybe I'll finish that. Maybe I'll pick up this, and then I need to figure out what other book is actually on my TBR that I can read. Maybe I'll start Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, or there was a book, something about a book with a snake on the cover. What did I pick? Is it Only a Monster? I'm so lazy to get up. I'm not gonna end up falling. Let's see. I feel like, yeah, I think I remember myself holding this book up as part of my TBR. So maybe I should read Only a Monster. Maybe I should pick up this one. The issue I have right now is I'm still very much on a Pierce Brown tidbit, and I just want to continue with Pierce Brown because that's what my brain is needing right now. But I need to read other stuff as well, so I hope I don't sit there and struggle and open 10 different books just to figure out what to read. Also, I'm listening to the audiobook of How to Kill Your Family. So the book is called How to Kill Your Family, and it's by Bella McKee. So I started listening to that last week. I'll probably finish listening to that this week on my commute to the office. So yeah, that's my audiobook for the week, and that's what's happening. I'm gonna get back to work right now. I'll come back later maybe to let you know what I've decided to pick up in terms of my next physical read. Hey you guys, I just got back from work. Outfit of the day. Trying to figure this out. I'm not gonna be fighting with my tripod because I think I mentioned that it's kind of broken. But yeah, I just got back from work. I'm making something quick for me and Anael to eat. It's just us this week. And these kind of weeks are usually like really hectic for me because usually I would have my husband here helping me out, but obviously when he's on site then I'm the only one here and gotta do everything, the food, the taking care of the kid, the working, and like my work has also been like a lot this week. So I'm doing a lot of like evening work, which I'm about to set up my laptop right now. It's almost 6, it's 10 to 6, so I will push work until about 7 o'clock. I've got a bunch of stuff to do, so I will do that. And I want to start reading today. I want to read a new book. Yesterday I was so confused about what to read. I still kind of am confused. Like, I get periods where after I finish a really good book, Morningstar, I really struggle to find a book that would give me kind of like the same satisfaction. And obviously when you're starting a brand new book, you have no idea whether it's going to be good or not. And I'm kind of like dreading that initial moment of the book where nothing's really happening, everything's kind of slow, and I've been enjoying getting into a book where I'm already well accustomed to the characters, the plot line, you know, there's a direction. So I've got literally 6 books. Oh no, 5, because Morningstar's still there. Oh yeah, 6 because I had another one here. So maybe let me sit down and kind of show you what I've got going on. I am still kind of like on the fence let me put you here. I'm kind of like on the fence about what to read. Maybe let me connect my light. Maybe it will help with the footage. I don't know if it does help or not, but I've got way too many books that I have out, and I don't know what to read. I'm kind of like stuck between reading something quick, reading something that's from the Magical Readathon TBR, or reading something new. In terms of something new, I've got The List by Yomi Adegoke, but I think also my reasoning for wanting to pick this one up is that there's an audiobook for it, and I kind of wanted to read something with an audiobook to help me read fast, but this is the only book that I have an available audiobook for. Another book that I might be interested in is In the Life of Puppets by TJ Kuhn. This is a new release. I recently received this copy from the people at Pan Macmillan, and the synopsis sounds so interesting. It says a small treehouse has become home to a human named Victor and 3 robots. These are a pleasantly sadistic nurse machine, a small vacuum desperate for love and attention, and a fatherly inventor android named Giovanni Lawson. Together they are family, hidden and safe. Now when I'm reading this, I feel like maybe, right? And then I've got One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. This is a book that was sent to me by the people at Wordsworth Books. I do have the audiobook of this on SCRIBD, but it's currently not available, and it's only going to be available next week, Wednesday. Next week Tuesday on the 29th. So I'm trying to hold off on books that I have kind of like access to the audiobook until the audiobook becomes available, because I want to do dual reading. I've become now kind of like obsessed / maybe dependent on audiobooks, because I do love listening to the narration of books. So this one says, in New York City, 2 rival witch families fight for the upper hand. The Antonova sisters are beautiful, cunning and ruthless, and their mother, known only as Baba Yaga, is an elusive supplier of premium intoxicants. Their adversaries, the influential Fedorov brothers, serve their crime boss father. Named Koshchei the Deathless, his enterprise dominates the shadows of magical Manhattan. So this is the kind of book that I need the audiobook of, because all these names. So yeah, these are like new releases that I'm looking forward to. In terms of books that are part of my Magical Readathon TBR. So my other option is to read Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. So James S.A. Corey is actually a pen name for fantasy author Daniel Abraham, which is the author of Age of Ash, which I'm really looking forward to, and Ty Frank, George R.R. Martin's assistant. They both live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Find out more about the series at www.theexpense.com. So it's like I'm thinking of like picking this one up. Also, I've also got Only a Monster Can Kill a Hero. This by Vanessa Lim, and this one was for a book with the snake on the cover. I don't know what to read. And then I've got Little Thieves by Margaret Owen, and I heard that this is like really good, but the way that the text is, because I actually had this book like on my bedside table yesterday wanting to read it, but I was so tired and my eyes were so sore, and when I looked at this text, I feel like, oh my gosh, this is giving me a headache to read. I don't know if you'll be able to even see. Maybe if I hold this up and I hold another text next to it, it's the font, it's not even the size, it's the font that's a little bit weird to my eyes, and when I'm like so tired and my eyes are like sensitive, I feel like it's straining. I also have This Is the Way the World Ends. If I start this, it will be purely because it's a short one and my brain tells me I'll be able to finish it quickly. And then same for A Deadly Education. So, oh man. So it says, enter a school of magic unlike any you've ever encountered. There are no teachers, no holidays. Friendships are purely strategic and the odds of survival are never equal. Once you're inside, there are only two ways out. You graduate or you die. Sounds good, but I don't think I'm in the mood. Maybe let me start figuring this out. Definitely interested, but not in this moment. This is a YA thriller. I am kind of listening to a thriller right now. Well, not kinda, I am. I'm listening to How to Kill Your Family. So I think I'm okay on the thriller front. Let me leave it like that. But also I think I'm more, if I would go thriller, I would want a more adult one. I don't know. Only a Monster, I think not a pick right now. In the Life of Puppets, definitely in the running. The Expense series, Leviathan Wakes, definitely in the running. This one I feel like I want to wait for the audiobook, so not right now. I do have the audiobook available for this one, so I don't know. I feel like maybe when I'm done with my current audiobook that I'm listening to, and then I will start the audiobook of the list, and then I will add this somewhere in between my other reads. So this is what I got. These are the books that I've got. Thinking about reading. Yeah, I'm really interested in Little Thieves, but right now, I mean, I can read it, but after I'm done with work and I've been looking at a screen for a long, like the whole day, I don't know if I would still be looking forward to reading this one. So I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning more towards this book. Man. Also the Expense series. Guys, I'm so confused. I am so confused about what to read, but I feel like these two are what I'm interested in. So I'll start with In the Lives of Puppets, and then I'll do one chapter, and then I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll narrow it down to which one I want to continue and finish. We'll see. But okay, these are gonna be my reads, my next books that I pick up, so then I can actually pack all these other ones away, because now I've had books on this table because I didn't know what is going on. I didn't know what mood I'm in, and I really want to at least get halfway complete with my Magical Readathon TBR, because at this point I've only finished one book, so I'm not doing that great. So yeah, maybe I must try and see where I can fit In the Lives of Puppets so that every book I read actually counts. I think I'm gonna try to fit these books wherever I can. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna set up my laptop and continue working and finish making food, and I'll catch up with you guys and change, because I need to change. But this is the outfit. Let me move this chair away. This is the outfit of the day. Here are the shoes. But yeah, we'll talk later. We'll talk a bit later. Let me go feed this child because she's been telling me that she's hungry. Hi you guys, it is Monday afternoon and let's talk a little bit about the books that I am reading this week. Hold on, I just need to see how far I am. So I'm currently on chapter 19, which is on, it starts on page 249 of the book. And the book I'm talking about is The List, and this is by Yomi Adegoke. And we are following two perspectives, Ola's perspective as well as Michael. So Ola and Michael are engaged to be married, and one morning they wake up to like frantic messages from friends and as well as like social media going crazy over a hashtag The List. And what is significant about this said list is that it's a list of men who have done women wrong, whether it's been done women wrong doesn't even feel right. Men who have hurt women, whether that's through physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, harassment, whatever it is. And they have like this long list of men and what they've been put on the list for. And if it's like been verified for by more than one person, there will be like a star next to it. And it just so happened that Michael, Ola's fiance, is on this list for harassment as well as physical abuse, and he is adamant that he does not know what this is about. He's never hit a woman, he's never harassed a woman. Somebody's out to get him, and so we're going through the story where he's trying to like prove his innocence, but he kind of like has an idea of who's put him on this list, but he doesn't understand the why. So yeah, it's a contemporary read. I really like the writing style. It's very easy to read, it's very nice especially to listen to. So I'm listening to the audiobook via Libro FM. I am part of the ALC program and I'm actually absolutely enjoying the audiobook of this. Kind of feeling like a 4-star rating right now because it's generally good vibes outside of the topics obviously that has been spoken about in here. So the other book that I started last week, but I only literally read like a few pages, and from there on I was like, oh, this is why I love TJ Klune's writing, and that is In the Life of Puppets by TJ Klune. And this is following the main perspective of a robot named Giovanni is the name of the robot who stumbles upon this forest and decides to kind of like make a home for himself here, until one day these two people come and drop off a baby in his hands, and it seems like they're running away from something, but we don't actually know. And he ends up raising this kid, and the writing style is so nice. It's like, it feels like it's going to be one of those wholesome books. Already when I'm reading this, I'm getting the same feelings that I got when I read The House in the Cerulean Sea. I absolutely enjoy TJ Klune's writing, so I'll read a bit of the back of the book for you so you can like get a glimpse of what's going on. So it says, welcome to the heart of a peculiar forest and an extraordinary journey. A small tree house has become home to a human named Victor and 3 robots. So Victor is the name of the baby that was dropped off by these people who were running away from we don't know what, and left with Giovanni to take care of. These are pleasantly sadistic a nurse machine, a small vacuum desperate for love and attention, and a fatherly inventor android named Giovanni Lawson. Together they are family, hidden and safe. So we also don't know what Giovanni's kind of like hiding from, but he figured building homes on a tree, essentially a tree house, would be perfect. And he built this home, built this lookout house, but then he felt very lonely. So when they dropped out this kid, it kind of like worked out for him because it's like, now I have somebody to like talk to and all that, but he doesn't know how humans really operate. And he was like shocked why this kid is not talking but the child was like 2 years old or something, and he thought he would have a grand of a time talking to this kid. But yeah, it sounds like it's going to be such a great read. Really excited for it. Like I said, I only literally just read prologue of this, which is 5 pages, so I haven't really gotten into the story, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, those are my reads for the week. I don't know if I'll finish In the Life of Puppets, but if I do, I feel like I might be in the mood to pick up A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik, so we'll have to see. I was meant to join a read-along, but I was never sent the book, or I was never picked to participate in the read-along, which is fine. I'll read the book at a later stage, so it also kind of like relieves a bit of the pressure to have me like be posting on certain days and all that, and reading in a specific timeline. So yeah, I will maybe participate in a later one if I do get picked, obviously. I figured that since I didn't receive the book by Friday and the read-along starts today, that I will not be participating. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be reading, and I'll finish up this one. Maybe I might be able to finish this tonight, it depends. I'm trying to adapt a new way of being productive. I've really been struggling, you guys. And I recently heard a word that I have not heard been used before, which is like soft productivity, and I was just like, okay, this kind of makes sense for me, and this feels like something that will work for me and my lifestyle and my responsibilities. So let me try that and see how that works out, and work on my guilt and work on the feeling of constantly feeling overwhelmed. So yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go. But yeah, that's my reading for the week. I am going back into work. I took a bit of a break and I thought, let me pick up my camera because I haven't done this in a while. I didn't close the previous vlog, but I think the way like I took off some footage, because we went to a sip and paint event and I made a painting. So this is my painting. I'm kind of proud of it. I'm not like an artist by any means, so I was proud of what I managed to come up with. So yeah, I'll speak to you later on when I have a bit more of an update in terms of my reading. And yeah, I need to, there's a lot of house admin that I need to do this week. It's almost month end, so I am doing, well, I've already done the monthly budget, but I want to set up the layout that I saw that would make more sense and be more detailed. So I've got like a simplified budget, like this is what's coming in, this is what's going out, this is what we've got left, like, but I want it to be a bit more detailed, and especially with purchases when it comes to like groceries and toiletries. I'm trying to list every single kind of toiletry that we use and see how much I'm spending on a monthly basis in terms of that, and I can plan ahead because then I know how long a serum lasts me, I know how long a face wash lasts me, stuff like that, as well as groceries. I've spoken about this for a while now, but I haven't really done it. But I want to be very intentional about the food that I buy in the house in terms of groceries, because I find that there's always food being thrown out because it sits in the fridge for too long and it doesn't get used up. So I want to go back to my original idea and thought to use my cookbooks and find recipes that I want to make throughout the month, and then plan those meals accordingly, and then through that I can plan what ingredients I need to buy each and every week, because I have come to a point where I want to buy my groceries on a weekly basis, especially like the fresh produce, things like rice and cereals, and milk and whatnot. Those general stuff I can always buy once in the beginning of the month and buy in bulk, and then know that I'm done for the rest of the month. But this other grocery items like fresh fruits and vegetables, I want to be able to do that on a weekly basis, as well as snacks for my daughter. If they can last long, I'll buy them ahead of time. If not, I will just keep it on the list to buy on a weekly basis. But yeah, that's the plan. So I've got that going on. I even have my Notion open up, so I'm creating kind of like a home reset thing. But this is not something that I'll be sharing with you guys. This is like more of a personal thing. But if I can just maybe show you, the template looks very similar to what I was doing before anyway. So the main aim of this is to eat healthy and get back into an exercise routine, and just have a running to-do list for home for each month. Things that are not like normal stuff, not like cleaning, I'm not gonna add that. But if there's a specific home project that I need completed, then I can add that to the list. Like this month, what I've been working on is cleaning out the closet, getting rid of old clothes that we don't wear anymore, whether because they're too small, too old and torn, whatever. But I'm cleaning out the closet because I am trying to buy clothing that I feel I'm in the era for right now, and a lot of the clothes I have do not fit in the kind of look that I want to start going for. So I'm working that out, and I'm doing that for my husband as well, and my daughter. It's mostly just clothes that do not fit her anymore, so I'm taking that out to donate, and then so that I can start buying new clothes. So things like that will be like running to-do lists for the home, and what our intentions and goals are in terms of finance and health and wellness and other general things. And then this weekly focus, I don't even know if you guys will be able to see, but this weekly focus thing, I want to use that more for meal planning, unless there's something else that I want to do. And then I've got a page on the left hand corner there for recipes. So I'm actually gonna type out some recipes, because some of the recipes I'm not gonna find on my cookbooks, but I'll find on YouTube, because I do follow a lot of vegan YouTubers. I follow a lot of vegan accounts on Instagram as well, and I get a lot of inspiration from there. So I want to have like recipes ready and link that to the days in which I want to make the specific food. So yeah, so I've got a lot of house admin to do, but I also want to be very strict with work and not let that kind of like seep into my home life, which is what's been my reality for the last couple of months. And this is where the soft productivity comes in, like being able to do everything I want to do, but in moderation, and not overwhelm myself with specific tasks or certain things and end up feeling very resentful because of that. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I will do that, and probably later after work. I do want to exercise today. I didn't get a chance to exercise this morning, but I want to try and do some skipping today, and then soak myself in a nice salt bath. Oh, I'm craving for that. I haven't had that in such a long time. And just listen to some calming music. Like, I found this channel on YouTube the other day, and they make like spiritual music. I don't even know how to explain it, but oh my gosh, it's so calming. And I found that it's really amazing for me to like meditate to. I'll share the channel name with you now. Chantress Siba. So I will put it up somewhere up here. But I've been loving listening to this. Like, it's really made me feel so calm every time I listen to it. So yeah, I wanna do that. Do a bit of self-care today. I am way well overdue for it. So yeah. Hi you guys. It's late in the evening. It's 22:10. I ran my bath, and I'm about to hop in the bath because my body is aching, and I just felt like soaking myself in a salt bath. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I want to quickly come on here and show you what I got from the shop. So I went to Discount to get a few toiletries and things, and I thought maybe I should just come and unbox it with you. I also got some groceries, but I already unbox that. It was too much for me to take the time to do it. But I'm just replacing my spray bottle, the one that I've been using. I've been mixing like concoctions in it, and now I tried to wash it. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the result. I've got some Dettol sensitive soap. So everybody in this household uses a different soap. So don't be surprised when you see like 3 different brands of soap. I've got some honeyed ginger tea. I think I'm actually gonna make this, and I'm gonna have this while I soak in my bath. I've got a hairbrush. It has these bristles that look like it will be nice for detangling, and I was just looking for something that would be nice to use on my daughter's hair. She has very sensitive scalp, so I tried to find things that are like kind to a scalp. I got some coconut cream. I need to get back into my vegan meals. I haven't been doing that great with it. I got a bunch of Himalayan mint fresh toothpaste. This is the toothpaste that we actually all use in the house. Even my daughter uses this. She actually doesn't like the kids ones that I get for her, so she likes this, but this seems to be safe for her to use. It's 100% vegan as well. It doesn't have any parabens. It doesn't say that it's sensitive, but I've got very sensitive teeth, and I used to use like Sensodynes and Colgate and all these sensitive brands, but it wouldn't help me out. But ever since I started using this one by Himalaya, my teeth don't bother me as much, unless like I eat something like really sweet, then it will bother me. But it's also free from fluoride, which is great. So this is why I feel like okay using it on my daughter as well. I've got my SPF from Demopal, and I like it. I've been using this for like the past 2 months now, and I really like how it sits on my skin. What is this? I got some mixed herbs. I got some bamboo toothbrushes. We love these. My husband goes through them like a maniac, so I have to like replace them. He replaces his toothbrush literally every month. I replace mine like every 2 to 3 months. So you can imagine, by the time I need to go into that bag to get a new toothbrush, it will be the last one there. I've got this Mitchum for him. I've got this Discam lip therapy, this lip therapy stuff. So I've got the, I can't tell, what is this? This is the jojoba. I've never used the jojoba before. I've got the avocado, and then I've got the aloe. One for each person in the house. I got a comb. I was specifically looking for this metal pin to open up straight lines. Don't know where I would need to open, maybe when I'm doing my braids. I've got some Blue Seal Vaseline. It's becoming like a favorite in this house. I've got some nutritional yeast. I wanted to get the bigger bag, but I was like, I haven't used nutritional yeast in such a long time. Let me first start with the small packet so that I don't have it sit in the cupboard and not be used for a very long time. I've got this toilet cleaner from Duck. And then I've got Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink gel. What is this? Flaxseed elongating curling gel. And then I found this Passion Pro Color Squad Intense Pigment Eyeshadow Palette. And okay, it's this plastic in here. I just like the colors that they have there, so I'll try it out. I'm not big on makeup, so I don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup or like on very expensive brands. It feels very like unnecessary to me. Got a small Vaseline for the lips, which let me use now. Cause my lips be needing it. I smell, oh, so good. This is the aloe vera one. Vaseline is the best lip moisturizing thing that I could ever use on my lips, but it's not that easy to carry around, which is why I've got that lip therapy as well. And then the last thing I have in this bag is this Fit Me foundation by Maybelline, and this is in the color 346. But I tried this out at the shop because I wasn't sure what my color is, and I was just looking for like something for everyday use. I tried the infallible one. I didn't like the way it sat on my skin. I've been using the W Beauty one. It started off well, but now I feel like, I don't know if it's with the warm weather or what, but I feel like it's oxidizing and it changes color throughout the day, and I really don't like it. So I was like, let me try Fit Me. I also got Mitchum for myself. This is the 48-hour protector unscented, but I don't actually like Mitchum. I'll show you what I like, but I got this for like those really hot days because I'm trying to like train my armpits, if there's such a thing, to get used to the roll-on that I actually want to use. But on the days where I'm like, I'll be out in the streets the whole day, then I might have to use Mitchum. But it's kind of like my backup, but it's not my everyday use. And then I've got this vegan garlic sauce from Lifestyle Foods, also from Discount. So all of this stuff is from Discount. And then I've got my soap. This is the Dove Go Fresh Revive Beauty Cream Bar. Can't wait to smell it, to use it. And then I've got the Pure Glycerine soap. This is for my daughter. This is the only soap she uses and has been using for the last 5 years after we discovered it, and she was really struggling with eczema, and somebody from her school at the time recommended using this Pure soap for bathing both her body and her head because she also had cradle cap. It cleared literally everything. It cleared everything. Together with that, this is what we've been using on her, the Epizone A cream. I like this one for summer because then it's not that hot. It doesn't have a smell. I don't even know why I opened it to smell it, but usually in winter I would like to buy the Epizone E, which is the emollient, but the price for it has really skyrocketed. So I've actually been using Vaseline on her and she hasn't been reacting to it, so Vaseline it is. And then I've got the Cantu argan oil shea butter leave-in conditioner repair cream. This says it deeply moisturizes to help protect hair from damage. This is the roll-on that I prefer. So this is from Pure Beginnings, and it says organic care, it's natural, it's vegan, it's cruelty-free, it's cruelty-free, has relaxing ylang ylang, 0% parabens, 0% synthetic fragrances. So I love this. I absolutely love this. I love that it's like a natural roll-on to use on my skin, and my skin loves it because I also have very sensitive skin, and I love that this is like water-based, so it doesn't leave any white residues that other roll-ons do. Mitchum does, or the other Mitchum I was using, it leaves that white residue, and it has this stickiness that I really do not I really don't like. And then I got pink fine Himalayan salt. This is to refill my salt container. And then finally I've got some lavender flavored Epsom salts. I am going to use this in my bath right now. So this says, for relaxing soak, helps soothe aches and pains, aromas to help relax the body, promoting a better night's sleep, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Otherwise I wouldn't be trying to soak myself at 10 p.m. It's because my body actually aches and I need it. So yeah, that's all the stuff I got. Now that it's out here, now I have to like go and pack it all up, and I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood now, and my water's already in the bath, so I don't want my water to get cold. I might just leave it all here and deal with it in the morning. I don't know, maybe I don't know, I'll start grabbing some stuff as I get up to go. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go take my bath, I'm gonna go grab my book, and I'm gonna read my book. I'm gonna make my tea. It's gonna be so nice. How are you guys doing? What are you up to? What have you been reading? How's your week been? How's your month been? Still trying to figure out a way to like be productive and not be like stressed out, and do everything that I need to do, like have time for everything, for work stuff as well as for things that I love to do, you know. So I'm still trying to figure out that balance. Also, I think I want to undo my hair. I'm starting to feel like I'm missing my hair. I'm missing my hair, and also this hair is starting to tangle a little bit, and it's been about 3 weeks of having this hair now, and I haven't been washing my hair, and I really want to wash my hair and do some hair treatments. Like I feel like on camera it looks like it's good and looks like it could probably last another 2 weeks, but also maybe it's because I refreshed the front last week, but I don't know, maybe I'm like maybe I should keep it for another week. But I can feel that I'm going through that period where it's just like get it off my head. And then I'm gonna have my afro for like a week or two, and then I'm gonna be like, hide it. Ugh, it's an on and off battle. But yeah, let me go pack these things and then go take my bath, and then we'll speak again tomorrow. Maybe I would have finished my book, who knows. Hi you guys, let's talk books then we'll talk hair. I finished The List early this morning by Yomi Adegoke, and I think I'm giving it like a 4.5 stars because I think it was pretty good. For this is not a debut author because they've written non-fiction, right? But it is the first time that they write a fiction novel, and I believe that it's the first time that they're writing work on their own, because when I checked on Goodreads, they have other works partnered with somebody else. So yeah, I'm giving this a 4.5 stars. The other half is because I wanted like a few more pages after the book finished because of the revelation that happened. So essentially, I think I've spoken about what this book is about, so I'm not going to go back to that. But book tackles issues. There's a lot of like trigger warnings in here, first of all. So it tackles issues of mental health, including depression, including suicidal thoughts and addiction, like a bit of an addiction. It also mentions sexual assault, harassment, because also we talk about this list. So this is what the whole story is based upon, and we get the perspectives of Ola as well as Michael. And Ola is a feminist who works for this company called Women's, and their core thing is to actually, you know, empower women. And when something like this usually happens, they're like, Ola is the first one to like post about it, write a report about it, retweet, whatever the case may be. And now she finds herself in a position where this is her future husband, because they engaged to be married. This is her future husband. What does she do? And she's been labeled on the internet as being complicit, as being two-faced, because like when it's somebody else, you're quick to, you know, go on, but then because it's your husband, now you want to keep quiet about it. So I like that the author gave us a perspective from Ola's side, where she's now battling with the, I want to believe that my future husband will never do this, because they've never given me an indication that they are a violent person. However, I can't also go on ignoring this information that I'm getting. So is it that he's violent with other women and it doesn't help his case because he has been unfaithful before? So this also talks about cheating. So it also works on that trust level, where it's like she's battling to trust him. So it's like, if you can find it so easy to lie to me about, you know, being with another woman, how sure can I be that you telling me you've never touched a woman, you've never physically hurt a woman? How should I believe that? So it's very interesting in the way that she handled it. And throughout this whole book, Michael is consistently saying, you know what, I didn't do this. Somebody is framing me. Yes, I can agree that I've hurt women in the past emotionally. I've promised relationships where I knew this was going nowhere, you know, but I've never physically hurt a woman. I've never sexually assaulted a woman. I've never harassed a woman. And all these allegations they're making are not true. And, you know, it's this whole thing that spirals. And from Michael's perspectives, we see how this affects him, and being grouped with a bunch of men who have done like terrible things. And because his name is on this list with these men, like nobody will believe him. People are calling for him to be fired. And, you know, it's like we see how the internet can actually disrupt a person's life. And it gets crazy, because you have one side where it's like women's voices have not been heard for so long, and therefore if a woman says they've been hurt, you don't want to take that lightly, you know. But at the same time, you can't grapple with the thought that there's maybe women out there who are actually lying about being hurt. So it's a very tricky situation to be in. But I absolutely enjoyed the writing style in this. This is an arc, by the way. I enjoyed the writing style in this book. I think it was so good. Like I said, the 0.5 that I took away is because I actually wanted a bit more, because I wanted Michael and Ola to know the real reason behind all of this, and to know how it came about. But it didn't really get there. But as the reader, we got there, but they didn't get there. So yeah, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I got this copy from the people at Jonathan Ball Publishers, so thank you to them. And the audiobook was provided by Libra FM. I am part of the ALC program. So yeah, really enjoyed this one. Happy to have clocked it in the bag as my... I didn't even put a review of this one on Storygraph yet. Let me see how many books it will say I've completed. I'm running behind with my reading goal for the year, which was 100 books. So I brought it down to 80 because I mean, nobody's the boss of me when it comes to my reading except for me. So I mean, if that number is gonna give me stress, so I'm giving it a 4.5 stars. I haven't updated my core pile in the longest time. I still want to get it up to date before the end of this year, so I will go back and do that. So currently I have finished reading 47 books. So with me changing my goal to 80 books, it shows that I'm only 6 books behind instead of like the 20 books behind. I didn't like seeing that number, so I reduced it. And if I do get to 80 before the end of the year, I will up it again and see how far I can get. At the end of the day, by the time 31st of December hits, I'll be 100% at my goal, even if I have to keep moving the target around. The goal is not to have this stress me out, but the goal is to actually see how much I can read in a year. My page count is not looking that great. I'm sitting at 34% of my page count, so I've read 8,500 pages. My goal was to read 25,000 pages, but also I didn't know how to set this goal, so I'm probably gonna edit this as well to make it make sense for me, because I do listen to like a lot of audiobooks. My audiobooks right now I've listened to 201 hours. My goal was to listen to 250 hours. This one I didn't want to make it too high because I still want to read my physical shelf, because as you can see behind me, I've got a ton of books that I need to get through. So yeah, that's my reading. So I'm done with the list. I started the London Seance Society of London or something like that, the London Seance Society. So I'm just gonna log that, and Seance Society by Sarah Penner. I'm listening to this via audio. The audiobook is short. I wanted like a short audiobook to listen to. I'm probably like, I'm 8% into this one, so I'm gonna log it. Like, you know how if you're on Storygraph, you'll know this, but it has that tracker, that reading tracker, to see kind of like your streak. My current streak is 11. I'm trying to get past 11. This is not to say I've only read for 11 days. This just says I've logged my reading for 11 days straight, which is not looking good. But yeah, I've got a couple of books that I am busy with right now. Audiobook wise, I'm reading the London Seance Society. So far, so good. Physically, I am moving to... No! Darn it. Physically, I am going to move on to reading In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. I don't have the audiobook for this, so maybe I should check on SCRIBD. My SCRIBD is open now. And then I also started volume 5 of Heartstopper on Webtoon. I know the book is actually not out yet. And then I also started volume 2 of Law Olympus, but I think I want to get the physical copy of Law Olympus. I've started volume 9 of Saga. I still have Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm currently busy with in terms of books. I do have a lot of like other books on here that I started and kind of paused, but yeah, I'm not gonna, you'll see, there's a lot. I'll come back to them at some point. But yeah, I've got 12 books that I started. 13, make that 13. But yeah, hopefully this week I can finish the London Seance Society, Heartstopper Volume 5, In the Lives of Puppets, and Law Olympus Volume 2. I am gonna keep reading it on Webtoon to finish it off, but I want the physical copy. I do have physical copy of Volume 1, and then I also want to finish Saga Volume 9. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would, if I can finish 5 books this week, wouldn't that be great? Also, I need to edit. I actually need to edit my video. Hopefully I can do that tonight when my day ends. which I have a very busy day today. Let me see what my calendar looks like. I've got a bunch of meetings. I'm only like free from 2 o'clock, so yeah, let's see how much I can get done. Oh, here I have taken out my braids. My hair feels so soft. I've taken off the braids. My hair needs a wash. It's dirty. That's part of the reason why I needed to take it off, because I don't wash my hair when I have braids on. If my hair needs a wash, I would rather take it out and wash it, because I feel like it doesn't wash properly. It's not going to be clean if I still have braids on it. So I prefer to wash my hair out when it's like this. So I want to wash it, and then I want to do a strengthening treatment. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's growing slowly but surely. Can't wait until I have like long, luscious afro hair that's like soft like this. I hope it stays soft. I don't know what's making it soft right now. All I did was like spray it with water. I'm gonna continue working now, and I will talk to you guys a bit later. Scrap everything I just said. Scrap it all. I'm busy downloading. I had almost forgotten. I'm busy downloading the audiobooks of TJ Klune in the Lives of Puppets, because it's there on SCRIBD, and then also Fourth Wing, because I got Fourth Wing. So yeah, probably the next book I'm gonna read is going to be Fourth Wing. I've been looking forward to reading that one for a very long time, and it's finally available for me to read on SCRIBD. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm downloading. I probably have to remove other things. Hello you guys, it's Friday. I don't know when last I spoke to you guys. Oh, I've got new nails since. I've gotten my nails done. I had a wig on earlier, but I'm just getting a headache from it. So how do you guys do it? How do you ladies who wear wigs the whole day and glued ones? Like, I only wore mine probably for like 4 hours, and I was just getting a headache, and it's just like it feels uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm on leave today because there was something happening at school. But like, it's been up and down, and I'm so tired right now. I'm meant to go back, but I don't know that I will. I'm actually like, I'm tired, and I still have to drive to Four Ways around 5 to go drop off Anael at my aunt's place, my aunt in love, because, well, they asked to see her this weekend, so we're dropping off for the weekend. But also it helps because tomorrow we've got a family funeral to attend, so we need to like leave really early. So there she is. So yeah, so I'm exhausted. Sitting on the couch. I managed to record a video today. I'm currently reading this book today, or not today, well, I'm currently reading this book. I finished the London Seance Society, and I gave it like a 3.75 stars. It was good. The mystery was good. I kind of like never saw some of the things coming. I had suspicions and stuff, but it didn't make me like, it didn't put me like at the edge of my feet. I'm showing everybody what you're doing because I'm trying to talk and I just can't even hear myself. Yeah. Dance for the people because you're busy dancing.
What are you doing?
I'm showing everybody your dance moves.
No!
Okay. Then you mustn't be popping up behind my camera. You're the one popping into it.
I wanna
So yeah.
pop.
So I'm busy reading this book now. I'm on page 38. I'm also pairing it up with the audiobook, which I'm really enjoying. The writing style is so good. The characterization is so good. Like, I love the characters. We've got a human who was raised by an android, and then we've got a robot nurse that is a psychopath, and then we've got a cleaning a vacuum robot that suffers from severe anxiety. Like, it's just the way that they talk, and it's like a found family kind of story. It's so good. I'm enjoying it. It's absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I'm sitting here because I want to edit that video that I took today. That I'd have so much time today, but I don't, and now I'm just tired and I just want to sit back and relax. I need to go pack some stuff and then come back, wait for my mom and brother to come over, and then we'll drive together to Foy's, drop this one off, come back, maybe continue with some work, and then tomorrow we're off to the funeral, which means I'll be gone the whole day, which means I'll be tired when I get back. And then by then Sean would be back from site, and then I can hang out with him a bit, probably watch some Formula One because there's a race this weekend, so watch the qualifying. And then Sunday's also a busy day because we want to go to Maine, we want to go to Rosebank, I want to go to Menlyn.
I made a clam.
And also
I made
where?
a dolphin clam.
And then obviously, and then fetch her from Foy's. It's one of those weekends, so this is why I need this little moment to just sit and relax, because I don't know when I'll get time to do this again. You need to undo this hair, Papa.
Aww.
It's good. It's quite kind of old.
Right now.
Not right now. When you come back from Foy's.
What?
Yeah, on Sunday. Then we'll take it out.
Meow meow.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.